Good morning, afternoon, and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela, and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady. And I'd like to welcome you all to this afternoon's live, or this evening's live, or this morning's live, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. Hey, let's have a quick nose, because we've had a cheeky couple of messages pop in while I was setting up. Yay! Right, so first one up is from our cheeky Jen Reeves. She's saying she just popped in to give the thumbs up. She has to work today, so have a good time, everybody. And of course I responded because she was here about half an hour earlier than my life was meant to be. Right. And welcome in Kath at Kath Eye Catchers with our Catherine Noel. She's saying hello. I appreciate you giving me a reason to take a break, honey. Any excuse we can do, eh? That's what I like. It's break time with the crazy. Right, so I don't know if you... I'm thinking, do I tell you about it now, or do I hang fire and wait until a couple of you are in? I've got a funny story to tell you all that I'm hoping you're all going to like. Welcome in, Dodo, and nice to see you, darling. So, have you had a chance to have a look at the pattern that you won the other night? And if so, have you started on it yet? I should warn you, I really love seeing everybody's patterns that they've made using the patterns that I send over, or the patterns that you win, or the patterns you buy, or the patterns you follow. So if you do get round to making that pattern that you won yesterday, yeah, it was yesterday, wasn't it? If you get round to making that pattern, please send me a photo via email so I can show it off on the channel and have a nose myself, because I really want to see them made up. So what are you, Kath, Dodo, what are you making today? Are you just listening while you're cleaning? Are you taking a, well, our Kath is saying she's taking a break, so I'm hoping she's got a brew in her hand or a beer in her hand, depending. And the crochet hook in the other one. Wrong side. I've got a Liam under my legs, so I've got to be careful not to wiggle too much. Right, so Dodo is saying yes, she's had a look at the pattern. She's in the middle of doing a different blanket at the moment, so she can't start it yet. It is quite a decent size one. If I remember rightly, you grabbed the accident prone elephant, didn't you? So that's 164 rows for any of you that haven't got your hands on it yet. So that is quite a nice, big, chunky pattern to play with. Kath, really? She's saying she hasn't even got a cup of coffee in her hand. You're slacking, girl, you're slacking. Oh dear. No. Hey, girls, if you haven't already, can you hit that thumbs up, and hopefully YouTube will start notifying everybody that I'm online, and the ones that can make it will pop in and say hello. And then I'm going to tell you about something that happened on Instagram over the last couple of nights. It's had me and my husband giggling, absolutely giggling away. Oh, sweet. Kath is decorating at the moment, and she said she has finished the living room, so she's happy. So is that paint up everywhere, or have you done paint, paper, or something else for your living room decoration, Kath? Dodo saying sometimes I wish I was an octopus. To be honest, I think that's like all of us, isn't it? We'd have a hook and yarn and be able to make 4 things in one go. That would be perfect. Saying that though, luckily the arms, I think if I remember rightly, have their own brains, or it has 4 brains, which would make it a lot easier for me. Then I'd have 4 brain cells to get confused. I'd have some right weird combinations made up where I'd forget what arm was doing what. Let's have a look. Kath is saying she would like to be an octopus as well. One that doesn't need sleep to boot. Oh no, I like my bed. Deanne, welcome in, darling. She is saying hi, Poppy. I made it. So, are you sitting comfortably, chilling out on your sofa, Deanne? Oh, sorry, Kath. Yep, got confused. Kath is not decorating. She was cleaning. I was trying to interrupt her cleaning earlier on today. It's like, free for a chat? No, I'm cleaning. I'm like, all right, Lynn. Really, I should have done the same, but I just couldn't be bothered. Welcome in, Jane. She's saying hello, Angela, and hi, everybody. And then, of course, Deanne is saying hi to Catherine and Jane. And Kath is saying hi to Jane. So it's backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Right. How many of you have we got sneaking in and just sitting and listening? Because I know I've had a couple of people say that they can only do that today. It's not giving me my details. It's saying I'm having issues again. Right, I'm ignoring it. Just ignore it. It's safer that way. Then I'm not pushing any buttons, am I? Right. Right, Kath, you're getting to know me far too well. She said, imagine all your brains getting mixed up and mixing up the patterns. You'd start a blanket and finish with pants. That's pretty much my patterns already. That's why I stick to the corner to corner. I can't get that confused then. Although saying that, I am actually in the process of writing up the pattern that I'll hopefully be releasing in time for you guys to make it for Christmas, which is not, I repeat, not a corner to corner. That's all I'm telling you. I'm going to leave it at that because I'm rounding up a couple of pattern testers at the moment. So if you are on my Facebook page or you've got me on Messenger and you've got time to do a pattern test, give me a nudge and I'll give you a bit more details and we'll see if the pattern would work for you, if it's something you'd want to make. So I'm only looking for about 3 or 4 and I think I've tied down 2 girls so far. Tied down 2 of them. But it'll be a case of I'd need it done as soon as possible. So if you've got a good few evenings left free and you're up for helping a girl out, that would be absolutely brilliant. But yeah, as far as Kath's concerned, yes, my brain would get in a complete and utter muddle. Oh dear. My hair's tickling my ear today. I've got one of them short little ones that keeps hiding inside. Nightmare. Right, so let's get on with why I titled the this video in the way I did. So I can't actually remember what I called it now. Why did I title it the way I did? Well, earlier on in the what was it, Friday last week, I was on Instagram and I put up a new picture and things like that, as I sometimes do. Occasionally there is a picture that comes up. I'm not very good on there, really not very good. Well, I got this message come through on Instagram. It took me a good few days to work out how to open it, mind. So let's see if I can get away with it and if this is still working. Right, so I'm going to call this individual, oh, let me think. It's not a Karen. What's a male Karen? A Kevin. Right, so I'm going to call him Kevin. Right, so this Kevin pops up and says, hello, Angela, how are you doing? Now, of course, that was on the Friday. I'd left it till yesterday morning to respond. Right, so I'll tell you what, gang, I was in stitches in one way and in the other way I wasn't. Right, so he was like, how are you doing? And so I responded with, I'm good, thank you for asking. Quick question, how do I know you? Simple. I'm not very good with names, as you guys know. So he comes back and he's just talking trash. He's just banging on and we are talking. This bloke fired off 1, 2, 3 messages before I'd had a chance to take a sip of coffee. Right, it was just like really annoying. I shouldn't say it like that, but he was saying about where he lived. Didn't react to the fact that I'd asked him how I knew him, apart from saying right at the end he saw my page, so he entered my profile and thought I looked nice, so he was going to talk to me. One of them. I've clicked buttons. Are you guys still there? Yes, you are. Phew. Good morning, Life and Yarn Tangle. She's saying good morning, Poppy, and good morning, everybody else. Sarah has just popped in with a sorry I'm late. She had to go and buy some flowers. Hopefully they're to brighten up your day, my darling, or to brighten up somebody else's. And Dodo saying hi to Cindy. Yep. So sorry for you guys that have just popped in. I got a random message. Sandy, welcome in, gorgeous honey. I have been nosing your videos, and you've been keeping me going when I have to do the washing up and clean the house. I just keep forgetting to put comments in. You know what I'm like. Right, so our gorgeous Sandy is saying, yay, I made it. Thank you so much for letting me know, hugs, honey. I did fire off a quick email, not email, Facebook message. So then we've got a hi Cindy, hi Sandy, hi Cindy, hi Sarah from Kath, and then hey Kath, honey, and then Sarah is saying she's brought the flowers to brighten up someone else's day. Oh, that is beautiful. And Life Entangled is saying hi to Dodo. Kath is saying hi to Sandy, honey. And then Deanne is hi everyone that's just coming in, and Sabrina has made it in as well. Hello, honey. She's saying hi Angela and hi everybody. And then we have some more hellos. Do I need to read them all? Luckily, you guys are such a small group. It's brilliant. So we've got Tangled is saying hi to Sarah. Sarah's saying hi to everyone. Kath is saying something in French to Sabrina. I'm not going. You're not getting me to do it, Guilt. Sabrina is saying hello to Kath. I think that's hello. It's another French word. Yeah, it is hello. I just can't pronounce it. So we've got Tangled saying hi to Sabrina and Kath, and then Sabrina's back in with the French to Kath. Right, well, I'm going to leave the comment alone. And Sandy is saying, Sabrina, hi, honey, hugs. And then, of course, Sabrina's coming back with hello to Tangled. So, right, while you guys are doing all that, I'll just give new guys a quick refresh. I was on Instagram on Friday. I stuck up a picture. I'd received a private message from some random person that I didn't recognise. And so I'm going to call him Kevin. Okay, so Kevin messages me with the basic, hello, how are you doing? I might as well go back to the beginning, there's only a little bit. So it was a hi, how are you doing? And I said, I'm good, thank you for asking. Quick question, how do I know you? Now he messaged me on the Friday, and this was yesterday that I responded to him. So he comes back and he fires off messages quite quick. Well, I left it for quite a while between checking. But he said, how are you? Nice meeting you. I live in New Jersey City. Are you married? And what about kids? Oh, alarm bells. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? More alarm bells. I saw your page, so I entered your profile and thought you seemed worth talking to. And I admire you also. Never met me before, never spoken to me. He admires me. Okay, he says, so I added you. I hope you don't mind. No, as long as you're going to behave, I suppose. So I didn't say all of them little sidelines. He says, okay, I joined Instagram not too long ago, but not always active because of his work. I'd like to know more about you, Angela. So we'll call him Kevin, remember? I said, hi, Kevin. This is an account to show and share my crochet items. I don't share my personal information with those I don't know offline. Do you crochet? Well, he seemed to not read my message, and he came back with, okay, if you don't mind me asking, can we chat on email? Are you on Hangout? Oh, men. Right, so I said, I'm married. I'm not looking to cheat. Only interested about talking about crochet. No to emails, no to Hangout. Sorry if that is coming across harsh, but I have had some very strange requests lately from men I do not know. And at that, I shut it down for a little while. Sorry, I'm just going to see if you lot are interested. There we go. You're having a bit of a chin mic. Right. Okay, so he then comes on, firing off even more, right? So he goes, I work as a pipeline welder for 23 years now. I'm single father with one son, and he gave me the name of the child. He also said that his wife had died of something about 5 years prior. He's new to Instagram and he seeks friendship on here. He'd love to know more about me too, if I don't mind. My comment, I was getting a bit by this point. So if you're not interested in talking about crochet or yarn art, then I don't really think this page or chat is for you. Sorry. How much simpler can you make it? But no, it wasn't simple enough for him. He comes back in with some more. No problem. It isn't easy to be alone. Thank you for your condolence. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking, and how old are you? I've already told him he ain't getting that info. But as I said above, I don't give out personal information to people I do not know. I only talk about crochet. This is my crochet Instagram. I am signing off now as I have work. Goodbye. And at that, I thought, no, I can't be dealing with you. I can't be bothered. So I left him hanging for about 4 hours. I'll tell you the next instalment in a little bit. And let's have a quick nose at your comments. Right, so you're basically saying hello to everybody. Right, so Kath is saying what it said. It sounds like a pigeon cuckoo. My daughter calls them simps or something along that lines. Basically, it's either a bot that's been programmed or a person that is trying to get information out of you. Either for one of two purposes. They're either going to try and hack you, or they're going to try and befriend you and make you believe that they want a relationship and they're going to rip you off, basically. And I'm just like, if you're not even going to tell me how we were meant to know on the very first reaction, and you're not going to be pretty much reading what I've said and acknowledging it, then it's just a bit of fun, and let's wind him up. And if he thinks I'm on the hook, then it means he's going to be leaving somebody else alone for the time that I'm talking to him. Yes, Sarah, he is definitely a nutcase. Kath, thank you very much. She's saying I'm brilliant. Oh, I haven't even got halfway down that yet. Haven't even got halfway. And and now Tangled is saying she hates it. She gets it on Facebook. That's why, personally, for me, that is why I don't accept friend requests from people I don't know. On top of that as well, I've also got friends who have got children that are adopted. So I don't want to run the risk of someone using my profile to stalk them. So that's another reason why my main profile is tied down. I don't accept friend requests, even if it's you guys on here, unless I physically know it's you. It sounds weird. A couple of the girls that are on here, as I said, I fired off Sandy a message, and a couple of the other girls I've got on here already are on my Facebook, but it is very I have to be really, really trusting of them. And it's taken me a year. Like, I've known each of the girls probably coming up for over a year now. So that's why I don't do it anymore, because otherwise I just can't control it. I just can't make sure that those children will be safe. All right. So let's see. Right. So, and Dodo is saying, I'd have told him to jog on. That's why I'm not on any social media. Well, I'm going to be doing that in a few moments. I'll read you the next instalment in a second. So sorry, Dodo is saying should have told him to jog on. That's why she's not on any social media, only YouTube. Sandy's saying hi, Tangled. Sorry, I just saw your greeting. And Tangled is saying it's all good, Sandy. Right. So are you ready for the next bit? Let's just enlarge that so I can read it. Right. And so, of course, I'd signed off telling him I was going to work. So he starts firing me out the messages again. But this is where things change slightly. He's a first one in is, come on, Angela, why are you so hot on me? ... I'll explain in a minute why I'm pulling the faces. I just want to know more, that is all. I know you're here for business, but I don't mind buying what you sell. Money isn't a problem, Angela. I work as a pipeline welder for over 23 years now. I'm working on a short-term contract with whoever company here in Athens. He's changed country. My contract here finishes soon, after which I'll be returning. I'm not getting any younger. I don't give us donkeys, right? So I said, in big, fat, capital letters, shouty, 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 I'm not interested, goodbye. Can it be any more simple, really? But no, not for this chap. Okay, no problem. Well, I just saw you on my suggestion list, so I felt like talking to you. I hope you don't mind. Let me think. I've already told him I'm not interested. But yeah, he carries on. I don't have no family, no friends. Reason is I don't trust my friends. But he just told me he didn't have any. Oh well. He only chills out with his son, and that is all. Well, as time goes on, I'll be looking forward to trying my best on someone who I can trust. How long have you been at the job? Are you there? The reason why I ask where you are from, so I can know how you're going to make some crochet for me and my son. I don't have time, so I don't have time to chat much on here, that is why. Because of my work schedule. They're all sort of separated, you see. So I left it for quite a while again. And then I put on, at this moment in time, I'm not taking orders for handmade items, as my diary is full. Thank you for your inquiry. No, it's not. No. Right. I also do not work, mix a work and friendship. Sorry. There he comes back again, doesn't he? All I'm asking is just to know more about you. We are friends. And you know, what was it? You know, widower, I just need someone that will make me forget my sorrows and all. And my son needs care, and he always needs someone to call mother. Thanks, I've got some of my own. I don't need others. I understand all that you've said, but no worries. I will take care of that. Was he threatening to kill me husband? I hope not. I will be out on the rig for 2 weeks' time, because that's when my shifts start. I work in 3 months in and 1 month out, but before my off starts, there's a contract in which I'm hoping to clinch, and at the moment it can make me leave the rig at any time before my contract, my rig starts. It's very broken English, by the way, gang. I still ignore him. Are you there? I still ignore him. I see! Exclamation mark. I hope your profession doesn't stress you. Still not responding. So, where are you now? At work or at home? Still didn't respond. What? Oh, okay. Sorry, eldest. So, at this point, me and my husband are sitting in the lounge on our brand new sofas, laughing our heads off. And my husband says, "Hand over your tablet, girl, let's have some fun." Eldest, you're on camera. Bog off. Go away. No! No, not affection, no! Go away! Bog off! Love you, but go away. I'm heading out. Okay, ta-ra, have a good one. Right, sorry about that. Right, so, of course, me and hubby are sitting on the sofa. I hand hubby tablet and say, don't take it too badly, because my husband's more warped, or as warped as me. I've got to be very careful how I say this next response. He says, "This is my husband to the bloke, although the bloke thinks it's me. I would suggest ordering yourself a bride from Thailand. Make sure you don't get a chick with a no. Or maybe that's your thing. I won't judge." So now we really, really did expect him at this point to bog off. But did he? Did he heck? He carried on. "Smile," he says. "Dear, you sound as if it's easy, but it isn't. Aye." And at that, we were like, look, this bloke's just not getting the hint. So yes, he did. I did report him. He has been, his account has been, well, not his account, but he has been blocked from my account. I just can't be bothered anymore. But yeah, it was just a case of, I thought you guys might find that funny, especially with my husband's response. I was expecting my husband to start firing out places where he could order himself a bride online. Oh, alright, let's get back to your messages. There we go there. Right, so yes, Kath is agreeing about me with my lockdown on my Facebook, especially with kids, that you can't be prudent enough. Alright, Sandy is saying, it's like a soap opera, days of crazy life. What will happen next? Will Stalker give up? Will Angela succeed in giving him the toss? Stay tuned. Well, I thought you might enjoy that. Something a little bit to keep you going and keep you guessing. I love you to bits, Sandy. Right, so Kath is also giggling at Sandy's response there. And Sarah is saying, laugh out loud, Sandy. But then she's also given us the throwing up emojis. And of course, that was eldest. That's the educated one. She went to uni. I will say you said hi to her later. Right, Deanne is saying, sorry, Poppy, I need to go. I'll have to catch your reply. Have a good day, everybody. Goodbye, Deanne, if you sneaked off beforehand. Hello again. Welcome to replay. Right, so Kath is saying bye to Deanne, and Dodo is saying bye to Deanne as well. And Tangled is saying, ordering a bride is hilarious. I'll have to try that next time. To be honest, I'm quite tempted. But no, my luck, she'd probably nick me crochet hook and sit down by the side of me and would never get any housework done. Right, so Kath says, laugh out loud, good to know it's not that easy to get a post-order bride. I know, there is that other option, isn't there, where he could get himself a robot bride. But that's the thing, if I hadn't cut it off now, I think my husband and me would have had too much fun with the responses, and he may have actually ended up blocking me. So I don't want my account blocked, thanks. So I thought I'd beat him to it. But that's the thing, is like, my oldest who popped in, she was on Instagram for a while, and she had blokes asking for photographs of her feet. And she was like, I just don't get it. And I said, well, there's a lass that's in America that sells pictures of her feet to people, to blokes that like feet pictures, and it's got her all the way through her higher education. I think she's now a doctor. And I said, I don't mind that. That to me isn't too bad. If they're asking for other areas, then yes, it is. But yeah, so sorry, I just got caught by Kath's last comment. I'll read it in a second. So I said I'd suggested the feet fetish to my eldest, but she was like, no, Mum, no, not doing it, not doing it at all. But then saying that, she has got a weird second toe. It's bigger than the first. But hey ho, people might like that. Right, so let's get back to your comments. Kath is saying true. He has money. A real doll is expensive. Yes, and he could choose whatever hair colour he liked, and she doesn't have to answer back. But oh dear. So girls that have just come in, or that came in just at the beginning of my soap opera of what was this week on Insta. So what else are you up to? It looks like Kath has been looking and searching. Now she said there are apps where you can actually sell those photos of your feet. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I saw it on some TV, late night TV program, mind, where they were going into talking about it, and that's why I'd said to my eldest, you might want to try that one. But no, something she wouldn't do, thankfully. Oh dear. Well, Right, so Tangled is saying, yeah, it is sick what some men do with pigs makes her mad. Yeah, I think for me personally, a picture of a foot is not that offensive. Okay, it's not that worrying because it's a foot. It's when it's other things that's when it gets a bit iffy. I've got to be careful what I say because it's getting a bit adulty, isn't it? But then on some fronts, it's a photo's got to be better than the real thing in some cases. Right, let's move on. Oh no, Reggie's gonna have to miss the beginning bit. There we go. I don't know if she's quite in yet, Kath. I'm not too sure. She said she's watching the commercial and she'll be right in. So I've got about 4 seconds till I see any messages pop up. Right, so we've got the live chat on still, which is super cool. Right, gang. Who fancies grabbing a pattern? We'll wait for Reggie to make sure she's definitely in. And then we will grab a card and I will type out the info. We're just waiting for her to say hello. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Yay, Reggie's in. Hi, Reggie. Welcome in, my darling. Kathy's saying she can read in the chat in the commercials and nothing else to do. Laugh out loud. And of course, Sandy's popping in with, hey, Reggie, honey, hugs. So, right, are you now round Reggie's in? Are you girls all ready for a quick question? Fingers crossed. Oh, yeah, it should be a quick one. I've just read the answer. Right, so for any of you that don't know, I think it might only be our Sandy that's not done this before. I'm about to ask you guys a question, and you can fire off as many answers as you can think of in chat, one at a go. And whoever gets the right answer and then has the opportunity to win one of my winner only patterns, which are corner to corner patterns. They are based off of either Dismay characters or Marvelous characters, okay? And you've got a choice of 4, and I'll tell you about that when I tell you what the question is, so that you lot will start firing off your answers. Right, so the question is things that people are allergic to. Ready, steady, go! Right, so as I was saying, while you guys are typing out your responses, hopefully, the patterns that are up for grabs are this month's ones, and you have got a tree in a flower pot, a stitch in time, webtastic, and the one that everybody is screaming for this month, which is accident prone elephant. Now, all the names, of course, are very big fat clues into what the character is in the pattern. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few more minutes and then I'll scoot back up and I'll have a look and see who got in there first, because I have a feeling one of you may have already got it. But keep going, because I will keep a check-in. Check-in, not chicken. Oh. Right, so we have got gluten. Now please remember, these cards are about 10 years old, so anything like gluten's a bit of a new thing when it comes to allergic and being catered for. Mainstream catered, although it's been around for donkeys millions of years and stuff. Right, we've got nuts in at number 3. Bees are in. Are they in? Are they in? No. Lactose. That's milk. Nope, that's not on there. We have got pet hair, not quite. Dust. Number 7, peanuts. Nuts 3. Bee stings. Nope, they haven't put that one in. Dairy. Nope, they've not done. Oh, yes, dairy products. So sorry, anyone that was lactose intolerant. That one was covered by number 8 as well. Cats is number 1. Weeds. Nope. Wasps. Nope. Tomatoes. No, that's not on there. Oh, we've had a skip, but we've also got ourselves a winner. And the correct answer was pollen, number 5. And the first one that got in there, this girl is quick. Of course she's quick. It is Dodo. You got in there, honey, with pollen, number 5. Congratulations. Right, there we go. It's in the comments, so you all should be slowing down now. Right, so let's have a look. What else have we got? We got tomatoes, we got food, we got berries. Allergic to idiots. I agree with that one. It's not on the card though. Dogs. Nope, not on there. Milk. That comes under the dairy, honey. Wool should be on there, but it isn't. Strawberries isn't on there either. Cats is a number 1. Alpaca isn't on there. Kiwi, dust mites. Dust. We didn't have dust. I've already done that one. Perfume. Wool and mango. Stupid Instagram trollers. To be honest, I find them funny. So at this moment in time, that bloke didn't bother me. I just found it funny and I sat there laughing at it. Pollen, penicillin. You guys are naming things that I'd forgotten I was allergic to. Penicillin isn't on there either. Wool, eggs, animal fibres, penicillin. Right, there we go. I've skipped down, or should I say jumped down, and we're starting to get our congratulations. So remember, Dodo, got to do the same as you did yesterday. Wait till this video goes into replay, pop a comment underneath, fire me off a new email. Has to be a new one each time, because otherwise it gets lost amongst all the others. Okay, so fire me off a new email telling me it's today, and then we will sort out your next choice in pattern. It's looking like you're becoming a pattern collector, like our Reggie and a couple of the other girls that are here today. Right. Oh dear. So, do you fancy? Oh crikey! If this one doesn't go quickly, I will be shocked. I'm just trying to think who's in. Yeah, this one should go quite fast actually. Right, it's going to take me probably longer to type it while you lot are all congratulating Dodo than it will actually for you guys to take me longer to type it than what it will for you lot to guess it. I'm going to shorten it because, hey, you guys all know. Right, characters from Harry Potter. I'm waiting on number 5. Go! Am I going to count the timer and see how long it takes? Right. Right, where's it gone? There's the card. Right, so we have got a Ron. It is not a Ron. Ron is number 3, and this is speeding too fast for me to read. Okay, Sabrina, have a lovely day, darling. If you don't make it back, Sabrina is just legging it. She's got to go and do something. She'll be back as soon as she can. So run, girl, run. Right, scooting back up to the top. Ron is at number 3. Harry, of course, is number 1. Hedwig, where are you? Is number 4. Harry, of course, is number 1. Hedwig, number 4. Harmony, where are you? Where is our Granger? There she is, number 2. Harmony, Hedwig. Oh, welcome in, Susan. Right, yeah, you found the right question. Right, we are on, keep going. Ronnie's number 3. Oh, we've had a skip. Oh, where am I? There I am. There I am. Right, we got a Dumbledore. Dumbledore is a number 10. How is that the impossible? I don't know. Dobby! We all love our Dobby, didn't we? They haven't put Dobby on here. I don't think they had room. Snape is a number 6. Harmony, Snape, McGonagall. Oh, skip. Right, McGonagall. Where is she? McGonagall is 8. Luna's Lovegood. He's not on there. Voldemort. He should be on there. Number 9. Hedwig. Nope, they've not put her on there. Voldemort. Professor. No, she's that's. I don't quite know. I think you're meaning McGonagall, Susan, and she was number 8. The twins. They haven't put the twins down. Strange. Wow, you guys really know it, didn't you? But guess what? You all got beaten by our cheeky Reggie at J-Hook Crochet. Congratulations, honey. You got in with a Draco Malfoy first. There we go. She's still firing them off. So congratulations, Reggie. And now, Reggie, are you playing rollover now? As I believe you've got most of the patterns that you wanted. Or you've got a couple left, but they're the big ones. Right. Good morning, Jamie, and welcome in, darling. Right, and we've got a Susan pop in. Hello, Susan. Yes, a villain. He's not a villain. He's misunderstood. He's just a kid that was bullied, so becomes a bully. Right, so we have got Jamie saying hello to a couple of the people, and everyone is saying congratulations to our cheeky Reggie. Let's go over there. Just waiting for our chat to catch up. He's not a villain, says Kath. He's a spoilt brat. Oh, that's the problem, isn't it? When the kid is too spoilt and they're surrounded by people that give them what they want. Pain. Yeah, I'm saying the same as Reggie. He was misunderstood. He did have those little tweaks of actually, no, I'm doing wrong here moments. Everyone's starting to stand up for Malfoy now. I tell you what, I'm happy the eldest is out the door, otherwise she'd be giving us all a flipping lecture on it at the moment. Welcome in, Marbell. Sorry, I didn't see you sneak in, honey. Right, so I'm just waiting for our Reggie to get back to me. Okay, she is probably running around doing something with the lads quickly, or the house. Reggie, are we rolling on, honey? I'm not too worried because I've already got it written out, and you know me, I normally fire out 4 of these at a time anyway. But you're not choosing October's. You've already chosen next month's freebie. Okay, Jamie, see you in a second. You've got a noisy kettle. I haven't had one of them in years. Sorry, I should explain. Jamie said, be right back. Kettle's blowing. Right, everybody's saying hello to our cheeky Marbell. Marbell's saying hello back. And Kath definitely dislikes him. That's in case you new guys are in. Ah, Reggie's coming in and she wants the accident prone elephant. Are you sure, honey? That is 164 rows of gorgeousness, mind. But 164 rows with an outer border. But there is a border suggestion on there, I think. If not, shout and I'll tell you what I would put on there. Right, so Reggie has nabbed that one. Right, so you're ready for the next question. Right, so our next question up is types of a timepiece. So that is types of a timepiece. And of course, as normal, I'm looking for number 5. How you going? Right, so I'm going to just run back up in the chat, have a quick read through, and see if I caught everybody. Right. And then when I get back down to it, hopefully one of you have guessed the question. So remember, you are playing for a corner to corner winner only pattern, which is either from the Dismay or the Marvelous series of patterns. They sound like the films companies. Okay, so that gives you a big fat clue. From the Marvelous, it is Tree in a Flower Pot and Webtastic. Or your choice from Dismay is a Stitch in Time or Accident Prone Elephant. Now that little elephant likes to trip over his ears and get drunk in the bath. So there's your clues. Okay. Right, crikey, you have been firing them off. Reggie's saying the patterns that she's collecting is something to do when she goes into retirement. Oh my, I've got a little while to wait then before I get them pictures, eh girl? Right, first one up, we have got clock. Okay, there's quite a few of them. I'm sorry, you're going to have to elaborate on that, Reggie. And please remember, everyone, these cards are over 10 years old, so your answers might not be too simple. Watch. Yeah, what? Okay, we have got a pocket watch from Susan. That is number 8. What type of watch, girls? A wall clock. Nope, you're going to have to elaborate on that one. Or I might have lost it already. Okay, so we got sand clock. Sand. Nope. Grandfather clock is a number 1. A phone, it hasn't got that on there. A cuckoo. A cuckoo clock is a number 7, Reggie. A carriage clock is a number 1. Mantle. Nope, they've not put that one on there. Egg timer, good thinking. That is number 6, Susan. A Fitbit. Mate, Fitbits weren't invented when these cards were written. We've just had a skip, so I've commented. Sandy, there we go. Yeah, cards weren't invented. These cards were written out way before Fitbits were invented, girl. Hourglass. No. Mantle clock. A sundial is number 10. Congratulations, Kath, on getting 10. That's meant to be the hard one. 3-minute timer. I'm just going to start reading through these quite quickly because you guys are firing them off like there's no tomorrow. Kath, I caught that one, Kath. She says she likes getting drunk in the bath as well. I know a few of us do. That's why I think we all want this pattern. It's like, I want it. I need it for my bed so I can snuggle up after my drunken bath. Welcome in, Kim. Sorry I didn't see you sneaking in, honey. Welcome in, a Whisper or our Barb. Thank you for the heads up. I will tell you who gave me that in a minute. Because I read it and it skipped, so I've got to go back. But congratulations, gang. We do actually have a winner, and it was quite early on. But you guys were firing these off so quickly that I hadn't managed to get to it. So the answer is alarm clock. And the first person that came out with alarm clock was our cheeky Kath Skycatchers. Congratulations, darling. Are you grabbing yourself the Ellie, or have you already got the Ellie and you want to get a different one, or if you had enough of corner to corner and you want me to roll it on? Right, let's have a quick nose through the rest of the comments. Barbie's in the house. That was it. It was Kath that told me our cheeky Barb was in. That's all right, love. Tangled, do what you need to, honey. She's saying sorry, trying to get up for the day. And Whisper is like, I'm back. Whoop, whoop, she's back. Not that we've missed you or anything, honey. But we have. I hope you loved your holiday. The photographs on Insta were absolutely brilliant. And let's get down. Right, where are we? Right, so our Kath starts off by saying you should do the number 10s. It's all too easy. Well, it wouldn't have made any bit of difference on this one because you got both the number 5 and the number 10. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were sitting there going, you've got your own set of these cards that you're going through. And Kathy's saying, roll it on. So now I've got to type the other side. Oh, this one's going to be a bit harder for some of us. You're going to need to be a smidgen older than me for this one. Oh, maybe not, actually. I've just seen what the answer is. Take me a second to type it out. Oh, one thing. Right, so the question is fads and fashions of the 70s. So it's fads and fashions of the 70s. So stick your comments down below. What can it be? Think clothes, think toys, think whatever. Anything you can remember from back in the 70s. I only had 18 months in it, so I don't quite remember it. So we got Dodo saying bell bottoms. Oh, quite a lot of you are bell bottoms, platform shoes and granny squares. Let's have a look. No to bell bottoms. Platform shoes is a number 8. Granny squares. Nope, that one's not in there. We have got tie-dye. Nope. Boho chic. No, they've not put that in either. Oh, stop skipping, you silly thing. No, keep firing in the answers. Flared trousers already done. Pheasant tops. No, crocheted stuffs. No, there's no crocheted stuffs on there. No to vests. Okay, Whisper, we'll see you in a second. She's just legging it to load up the drawer again. Flower Power from Dodo. That's more 60s, the Flower Power one, honey. And I think that was actually said on the card that was 60s as well. I'll double check. Nope, it's not on there. Cabbage Patch Dolls. I love those. My mum wouldn't let me have one. Well, no, it wasn't me mum. It was my grandma wouldn't let me have one, so my mum bought me one. And then the next doll I wanted, my mum was saving for to get my mum back. My gran bought it just before Christmas, gave it to me just before Christmas. And at that point it was about a 30 quid doll, so it was a really expensive doll for back in like the early 80s. And my gran just went out and bought it and handed it over to me as an extra special gift. My mum went through the roof. She'd been saving for it and putting money aside for it each week. In Australia it's called a lay-by. You lay by the item and you pay it off. I'm not sure what America call it, or if you're still able to do that. Right, let's get back. I'm going to scoot through now and see if any of you have coming out with it. I'm going to have to start from the top because it keeps skipping. Let's stop skipping. We have ourselves a winner. She sneaked that in. It was lucky I went back up. So, congratulations, Marbelle. You've gone and done it, darling, with a disco, even though I was just humming the clue. There we go. There's the correct answer. It is number 5, a disco. Congratulations, Marbelle. So, honey, are you grabbing the pattern? Or are you too busy with some other bits and pieces and you want me to roll it on? Now, remember, you've got the choice of the 4 different patterns. So, you've got tree in a flower pot, webtastic, a stitch in time, or the one that everybody wants at the moment, which is accident prone elephant. Congratulations, honey. So Marbelle comes in with a whoop whoop. Let me see. What is that all about? Oh, strawberry shortcake, the dolls. Those things smelt gorgeous. I think they made little mini ones that they had to stop making because kids kept sticking them up their nose so they could walk around with their legs dangling because they smelt so nice. It might have just been in my area where the kids are a bit daft or dafter than other places. Right, okay, so Marbelle is nabbing our accident prone elephant. Right, so remember, honey, when you go to claim the prize, make sure you leave a comment on this video once it goes into replay. Then fire me off an email. I'll give you that code. And then you pop that code on your first comment on the replay of this video so that I know that the email is definitely yours. Then I'll fire you over the pattern and you can have some fun. Hey, welcome in, Kerry, the Yanni elephant. She's saying good morning, Poppy, and good morning, chat. So, welcome in, darling. No, I didn't snort the dolls. I used to hold them and sniff them, but I certainly didn't stick them up my nose. That was my brother. He was the 3rd. By that point, all the brains had been given to the other 2, you see. So he was cooked up wrong. Oh, dear. Oh, so what are you girls that have popped in during the games? What are you up to at the moment? Are you cleaning house and listening and quickly typing your answers when I fire out a question? Or are you chilling out on your sofas, crocheting something cool, or just sitting listening to me laughing? Alright, so Sandy is saying hello to Kerry, darling, and so is Marbelle. She's saying hi, Kerry. That's really, really sweet. Oh, don't. I tell you what, some of the kids in where I grew up were so dumb. I went to Scouts. I actually joined the Scouting movement when I was 12. And back then it was really unheard of that girls were in Scouts. I was one of the first 5 girls in our county. And there was only like 2 counties that were allowing girls in, so to speak, because of course over in the UK, Scouting at that point in time, which was the early 90s, was for boys and brownies and guides were for girls. So there's one lad, we've gone on camp and he's been given an axe and told to chop up some firewood. Nope, he decides to use the back of the axe to smack a pallet apart. And just as the leader sees it and shouts stop, the axe ricocheted and went clonk. So he had to go to hospital. Luckily it didn't do him any real damage, it just cut his head. It didn't in bed itself, thankfully. But he was, just put it like this, he was not allowed tools again. It was that daft. And we'd all had lessons on how to use the stuff properly before it was given to us. So it's not like we weren't taught it. It was just that he just didn't listen. Oh my gosh, Jane. Have you worked out why? Jane has said she got kicked out and couldn't get back on, so she's now on her phone. Is that something to do with your device? I've not touched any buttons today. Not for quite a while anyway. And because I can see you, I know I didn't block you or anything. Yes, Kath, the common sense jar was empty. Definitely. No, he's got better with age. He's learnt stuff, thankfully. But yeah, it just seemed to be that all of the lads when I was growing up were right dumb. Shouldn't really be saying that, should I? So our Reggie is packing her advent calendars. Ooh. Yes, it definitely was a holy smokes moment. Kim is defleeing 6 cats and 1 dog. The cats are scarpered and she's having to hunt them down. Them little bugs. I tell you what though, when we were at camp, there was so many random accidents. So many. Well, or not random accidents, but random idiot moves. Like a group of the older lads whose the scout leader was. 2 of the kids in this group were the scout leader's sons. They'd been in the scouting movement their entire life, right? And they decided they were going to get pallets and stack the pallets up on the fire block and then set them alight and stand on the top of the pallets to see who could surf on them the longest before they went out, it's too hot and have to jump off. Now that would have been fine, but at that point in time the fashion was for Air Jordans, the trainers, the big plastic fantastic ones that you used to pump the sole up. So one of the lads in his infinite wisdom decided to pump the trainer up as much as possible because he thought by adding that much air it would mean that his feet wouldn't get hot as quick. He had to undo his laces very, very quickly and jump off barefooted because his trainers melted to the pallets. Idiot. And his dad's like, where's your trainers? And he's going, there. Oh, I tell you what, I've got a telling off. Okay, so Jane is saying the reason she was having issues was her end. You forgot to charge your tablet, didn't you, girl? That's normally what I do. Right. Kim, and Jamie is saying, Kim, she's got to do that to her cat. She's going to have to flea comb him down after the bath and she's not looking forward to it. I was quite lucky because I got Liam. I spoke to my vet and my vet used to give me tablets for Pip because I used to say to him, well, I would treat the dog for fleas every month, flea and worm him, and every 3 months depending on the medication, and then I would do the same with Pip. I said, but I can't put a liquid on the back of her neck because Liam used to clean her every night. So that would mean he would ingest the toxins and it might double up his dose, which wouldn't be very good for him. So my vet actually gave me some tablets for Pip. So it used to be a decent sized block of cheese for Liam. And then a block of cheese, although I know cats aren't meant to have it. She loved the stuff. So I used to give the cat a little block of cheese with her tablet in, and they'd be sitting side by side waiting for the medication, and I used to feed them it at the same time. They were really, really good, the pair of them. And then bath time is just bath time, brush time, dry time, and I'm quite lucky. They're all right. Although Liam used to look at me as if to say, put it down the toilet, flush it, and we'll see. And Jane is saying when she was in guides, I've lost it, it skipped. Sorry, I'll come back to it. When she was in guides, when I was in guides and chopped my finger with an axe Ouch. A lot of damage or just a little bit off the top, honey? So I should explain. I'm not very good with accidents. Normally when stuff like that happens, I used to be the kid that if someone had a massive scar, I'd be the one poking it going, oh, that's cool. I was a bit sick and twisted back then. I still am now. And Kath is saying we all had Playmobil or Lego parts up our nose at some point. And Jamie is saying that my story about the ex made her cringe. I can see why he was an ex. Sandy, right? Okay, sorry. If you hadn't read it, gang, because I know some of you were cleaning. Sandy is saying 1 year her Christmas tree was too tall for the house. Her ex-husband took it out to cut it shorter. He cut off the top of the tree instead of the bottom. Oh no, Sandy, says Dodo. Yeah, Dodo. Reggie is saying, Sandy, that's hilarious. And Kath is saying, laugh out loud, Sandy. Was that, oh, where's it gone? He's jumped again. Was that the last effort? And Jamie is saying, laugh out loud, Sandy. Yeah. Life and Tangled has asked me a question. How long does it take for things from the UK to get to the US? I think it does depend on the size. You can't really quote me on this because I haven't sent anything to the US for quite a while. When I did, the last thing I sent was an A5 package. And I think that took, I sent 2 out and they were both roughly the same area, but one got caught up in customs or quarantine, and the other one got through quicker. So one took 2 weeks and the other one took 4 weeks. And it's just the same coming back. There's no guarantee on how long it's going to take. Sorry, I can't be much more help than that, Tangled. Someone else might know a bit better than me. But Dodo don't. She's saying she doesn't know, Cindy, sorry. Kath has the same issue when it comes to the cats licking each other. The only problem, and Kim is saying the only problem is the cat I want as soon as I think it, they're gone. Time to get them dreamies out. Lay them across the floor, have all the cats run in, and you've got to have the stuff ready to go, and you just go boom, 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 done, bog off. No, to be honest with my old girl, I call her the old girl because she made it to 19 actually. With Kit Kat, you would show her the pipette that held the liquid, and she would try and jump out the window whether it was open or not. So I used to have to go around making sure all the windows were closed first. I would show her it, she'd jump up on the window, I would literally pin her to the window, dip it, rub it, wait, open the window, she'd leg it and come back in the next day and give me the old cold treatment, like the silent treatment. Where we go? So Jamie's saying to Kim, cats talk to each other so they know what's coming. Sandy says that the last package she sent to the UK, it took 2 weeks. That's really good turnaround. I must admit, I'm waiting for something at the moment, and it was sent on the, what was it, about the 28th of June, and it's still not arrived yet. And I've said to the person that sent it, I wasn't too worried when they checked after a month. But I am starting to get to the point where I am going to start getting a bit worried now, because this may end up being the second package from America that's gone missing. But there's not a lot we can really do about it. Let's see. But fingers crossed yours tips up in time and this one turns up soon, so I can show you it all. Right, let's have a look. So, Tangled is saying thank you for our responses. Jane says, I didn't notice it until she saw the blood. She has a scar between the hand and the first knuckle. You was quite lucky, girl, with just a little scar. And Kim is Jamie's saying, "Oh, you know it." All right, we've had a jump again. Where are we? Right, there we go. Jamie is saying, in the US, the mail has slowed down again. It's taking twice as long to ship things. Thank you for that, Jamie. That's good to know. Because if this has been caught your end and it's becoming slower to ship out, then I've got to wait for it to be shipped and then have it out this end. So yeah, I'm not going to stress yet. I know I trust the person that has said they've sent it, so it's just a case of waiting for it to get here, which will be good because I'll have forgotten all about it by the time it arrives, and it'll be like surprise. No, that is perfectly fine, honey. Having your man. I'll start that again. Whisper is saying sorry, she was distracted by a man coming in with groceries. Nice stuffs. Oh no, Reggie, what are you gonna do? Reggie is saying she's just realised that she has one extra advent calendar. What's she gonna do with that, I wonder? Let me see. Sarah is saying she sent a letter type package recently. It cost £10 and will take 7 to 9 days, she thinks. That's going UK to America, is it, Sarah? The letter. Thanks. Sandy is saying hello to a couple of people she missed. Yes, Jamie, a man with food is not a bad thing. Kath is saying she didn't know that the flea products come in pill form as well. Yeah, they are more pricey though. It's not something you can just get off the counter at your local pet store. You have to physically ask them for it. And I cannot tell you what it was because, of course, after we lost Pippi, it got cleared out. I was like, nope, I'm not having that in the house. Bestie tipped up, and I'm like, here you go. Here's half a bag of cat food. Here's a nearly full bag of cat litter. Here's me flea shit stuff. If your cat don't use that one and you'd prefer to use the one that it's used to, just bin it. And Bestie was like, yes, and I know the deal. I'll take it all away for you. She promptly left the cat litter, but it's all right. Right, so I'm just scooting down a little bit because we've got some more people just saying hello, that are already here. So Sarah is saying she is working and lurking now. Yes, UK to US is her first one. Smiley face, or is that grimacing teeth? I'm not too sure. Does it tell me? No, it doesn't. Yeah, the smaller the package, the quicker it seems to get to the place you want it to, darling. Especially at the moment. Right, Whisper's saying, I know, right? He did the groceries so she didn't have to go out as her body's a bit angry after their active holiday. Yeah, you were really active. It's going to take you at least the same amount of time you was away to recover, won't it, girl? Reggie's saying, Bob, we have one done for me to develop the pattern, but she ended up writing the pattern without using the yarn. That's how she managed to get the extras. Cool. Goodness, time has gotten away from me. I've got to get ready and go to an appointment. Something and lurking. Okay, Jamie, thank you for coming in, darling. Thank you for lurking and joining in. Whispers saying laugh out loud. Handmade is hi and good morning. Welcome in, honey. Right, you have made it just in time for our next question. And then I will read all the responses in a second that you're putting in now before I finish typing in the question. Done that one. Done that one. That one to go there. Right, so here we go. Here is your question. It is, things found in a fridge. Bing. So that's things found in a fridge. Now let's see who gets in with number 5 first. And I'll tell you what, I've got a really good clue for this one. Right, so let's have a quick nose back on the comments that I'd already missed. Which wasn't many actually, that was lucky. Whisper's saying that they walked 78 kilometres in 16 days. Oof. Ouch, you could have raised money for charity with that amount. Cripes. And then we have, of course, everybody saying hello to HD. So that's our handmade designs. Okay, so here we go. You have got in there cheese at number 1. Nice try. And milk coming in at number 6. Ketchup. Nope, that's not in there. An apple. You keep your apples in the fridge. Okay, so we have... Oh. A soda, fruits and cheese. Soda, fruits. Cheese was number 1. How did I forget that? Milk was number 6. And meat. No. Oh, I'll tell you what. If anyone puts down number 10, you're all going to go, ugh. Frozen foods. That's not in there. Fruits. Nope. Bacon. Number 3 for bacon. Milk we've already covered. Shelves. Good thinking outside the box there, Sandy. Nope. That is not in there. Orange juice. No. Yogurt. Number 2 for yogurt Whisper. Vegetables is number 7. A light. That only works for the first 6 months, didn't they? That's not on the card, darling. Vegetables at number 6. Sausages are not in there. Ice cubes. They'll get melted in the fridge, HD. But they're not on there. Bottled water is a no. Oh, we've had a skip. There is a lot here that you guys have fired out, but guess what? Somebody actually beat you to it. And as we were going down, I copy and pasted while I was reading, thankfully. Guess who's gone and done it again, gang? It's only Dodo. Dodo's done it again with a butter. Oh, there we go. Come on, focus in, you silly thing. Right, I think you can make it out. There we go. So, butter. Congratulations, Dodo. Right, let's see if any of you got number 10. Butter salad. A small. So in a big freezer, cat. In a big fridge, cat. You've got a small freezer. Oh yeah, you have at the top or the bottom of you. Right, my brain went funny. I just imagined opening the door and then having to open another one where someone just slapped it in the middle, drilled a hole at the back of the power lead. Yeah, probably know someone like that too. A soda pop, mustard, pasta, cream. Okay. Popcorn in the fridge. Some people put coffee in the fridge, says Kath. Cold coffee already made up, or the coffee beans, and that's the thing, Kath. I can understand cold coffee because I've done it in the past. I'm so sorry, Dodo. I should have put a gap in. That looks right. Your name plus the answer looks a bit wrong. Sorry. But congratulations, honey. So are you gonna be grabbing another pattern, or are you gonna be rolling it on so that I flip the card and somebody else has a chance to grab a pattern? Because I think that is pretty much going to be it for me for today, unless Dodo stitches me up with another question. Dodo is just attempting to be a pattern collector and collect all the patterns before the time runs out. I'm thinking next one to go off of the list is tree in a flower pot. So you've only got this month to get tree in a flower pot going. Right, so Dodo comes back in with thank you, and Marbell is laughing out loud. Kathy's saying it's the only freezer that she has. She loves opening the 2 doors, so I'm assuming it's one of those. Yeah, it's one like I've had previously, not where you've bought 2 separate freezers and put one inside the other. Yes, I hope not. Ground coffee. Yeah, I'd heard about putting the ground coffee in the fridge. It's meant to enhance the flavour, isn't it? Before you grind it down. How come I know this rubbish? I know some right random stuff, I do. Dodo is actually saying to roll it on. She's stitching me up for another day. Right, so the opposite side of this card, hopefully, and none of you. Oh, this is a toughie. Right, so this one is getting written up now. Oh, it's a wordy one as well. Sorry, gang. I will be there shortly. Right, there we go. Finished typing it. Right, so the question is things made of or out of paper. That is things made of or out of paper. Think outside the box on this one, gang. For answer number 5, you are going to have to think outside the box. Or room. There's a big fat clue right at the beginning. Right, let's have a look. So, of course, our Dodo has gorgeously said to roll it on, please. Whisper saying, I just had to point that out, didn't I? I'm assuming that is in regards to last chance to get tree in a flower pot. Yep. I'm a cowbag. No, Dodo, if you win it again, you stitch me up, okay? You just say roll it on. That's what happens later on in the month normally with our a group of girls I've got that are pattern collectors. They will collect the new one that they need earlier on in the month, or if they want to join the pattern collectors club, which basically means you've got all of them that are available that month. You collect them all. And then next time you come on, you're just playing for fun and to stitch me up, because then you will say, I've already got them all, thank you very much, roll it on. And then that means I have to turn the card over and read another one. At the end of last month, I think we had a group of about 10 girls in, and 8 of them were pattern collectors. And they'd already completed their collection because it was pretty much the last live of the month. That live went on for 2 hours with about an hour and 15 of that just trying to get rid of one pattern, because there was 2 people in the chat that we wanted to get that pattern too, and that's all it is. It's all about the fun with the winner only patterns. It's all about the fun, so join in. Right, sorry for telling you off there, honey. If you didn't get a chance, Dodo, Life and a Yarn Tangled has asked for you to email them, please. Okay, so Marbell said that she puts her coffee in the freezer to keep it fresh. Right. So here we go. I am on it now. There is a lot of answers there. I saw it skip. I'm hoping that you guys have thought outside the box on this one. So we have got greeting cards at number 7, and books is, where are we? I'm going to stick that in as notebooks, number 3. Hairspray, that's not on there, honey. Calendars, not on there. Notebooks, I've just said number 3. The paper, nice try, Kath. But newspapers, I'll put that one in for. Liquid soap has paper in it, does it? Cracky. Paper mache. That's French, that is. That is not on there either. Lipstick. Handmade. Have you got the right idea, honey? It's things made of paper. Right, so we've got toilet paper, newspaper, lampshades, and kitchen roll. I'm just going to go down and see if any of you get number 5. To me, number 5 should be in place of number 10. Right, luggage, envelopes, fabric softener, paper towels, hairbrush, confetti, combs, candles, napkins, tissue paper, tissue, chewing gum, cardboard, Kleenex, lampshade clothes, newspaper, journal, printer paper, lantern, paper lantern, pine, photographs, pinata, toothpaste, posters, window shade, labels. I've lost it. We had a jump. There we go. And then we got a oh okay from Dodo. We got a photographs. Yep. Yes, so Dodo, do what Kath does. And Kath says, do like me, Dodo, and give the most outrageous answers. Yeah, because 9 out of 10 times they're the ones that win. I love it. A couple boxes, sports helmets, money, and board games, origami. Oh, so close, Sarah, but no. Is that on there? No, that's not on there. Wax paper, sketchbook, magazines. Gate. Nope, that's not on there. Bandages, paper, playing cards, coffee filter, kite, flowers. Hospital, surgical, hats, masks, shoes, covers. Nope. Eyeglass frames, bags, paper chain, bags, Christmas crackers, fans, and Lurel tubes. Yeah, she googled it. It was all on there. No, it weren't. Still ain't got it. Keep going, gang. Planes, orbs. No. Remember, it is things made of paper. Okay, so your clue for this one is going to have to be construction. Construction is your clue. And let's see how you go with the phrase construction and add that with made out of paper. So where are we going? Kath is saying HD, and now I'm curious as to what you are answering to. I know her questions were completely off. Nothing. The answers don't match any of the cards for today, unless she's managed to pick up one from like a live from a few months ago. I hope not. Right. Okay. So here we go. Drawings, pictures, beads, paper chains. Oh. There we go. Paper chains, cups, cupboards, diaries, brochures, planes, straws, boats, and doll's house. Not quite, Sarah. There we go. We got frog, nice hunt. Prescription, animals, cardboard ball, art, lock, doll's house. It's not quite there, Marbell, sorry. And stamps, and a pinata, and blueprints, mock-up, and no. I'm going to have to run back up to the top because I had a couple of skips. So I just want a doubly trick. But keep putting your answers in because you still ain't got it, gang. Books, hairspray, liquid soap, paper mache, and for once, I don't have to keep looking at the card to see if I can remember what it is. It is so out there that I can't forget it. How you going? Got any new ideas going up? Hope you have. I'll get to them in a few seconds. Crikey, I've done good at keeping track of you all. Nope. Where are we? HD Curious. I've read that one now. Paper change, diaries, brochures, plants, straws, boats, doll's house, guns, grant. Planes, maps, models, and no. Motor windings, no. And models for homes, no. Light bulb ribbon machine, shoebox, craft kits, candy dishes and maps, trash bags, ashtrays. Wow, gang, you are getting stuck here. A user manual. Good thinking outside of the box, honey. Okay, how can I say this? It is not it's not commonly used in homes in the UK, US, or Europe. You are more likely to find it in Oriental homes or your local takeaway. I'm sorry to make it sound so bad and stuff. Okay, and remember it's made from paper. So it's made of or out of paper, sorry. Marble is firecrackers, and no, it's not firecrackers, but you're pretty much on the right. You're getting there now. Marble huts, no. Blueprint, no. Lantern, no. Dodo, elaborate. Boxes, a cartoon, food packaging, screens. Tangled, elaborate. Photographs, fortune cookies, no. Chopsticks, no. Remember, it's paper. This one's really stumped you all, isn't it? To be honest, it would me too. I don't think I'll get this. But what I might be doing in a second is, if we say quit, I will... Oh, this is hard. Right, so hold on, I need to check something there. Right, so I'm going to give it, it's going to be a bit controversial, this one. I'm going to give it to Life Entangled because she has come out and said screens. Then when I said elaborate, she said walls. Now, the answer is a number 5, Japanese walls. So, of course, in the majority of them, they look like screens, don't they? So, there you go, there's Japanese. So, congratulations, Life Entangled. Closest I could get. Okay. Right. So, that was a toughie. That really was a toughie. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm hoping nobody is above there. I don't think there was. Sorry, I just want to double check because I know I said a couple of you elaborate. I just wanted to check who I said elaborate to, and I can't, of course, play the rerun yet, can I? I can't remember. I'm really sorry. Right, there we go. Right, so of course our cheeky Cindy Tangled, Life in Yarn Tangled has won that one. So what I'm going to do is say the same to you, honey. When this video goes into replay, pop a message on the bottom, and then find me over an email. All the details on how to claim are in the drop down box of this video. There's a step-by-step to help you and help me out, basically, because I'm toad. I'm absolutely so forgetful. It really was honestly, Sandy, sometimes these questions are really strange. So Kath is saying congratulations, that was a hard one. Sandy is saying laugh out loud, I couldn't think of what to call them. I don't think I would have either. I really wouldn't. I'd have been like, then paper wall thingies. And then of course whoever's reading it is like, what? Which is pretty much me, isn't it? Yeah, so Dodo, that definitely was a good one. So thank you for swapping that one over, rolling that over for us. Right, so that is it for questions. The questions for today. I think we've outdone it really, haven't we? That one was such a toughie that if we get another one, we'll be here till dinner time. Can't be doing with that. Right, and just to give you girls a heads up, if you are looking for a new corner to corner pattern and you don't fancy tackling them 3 ones that you've won so far, on my Ravelry shop I have now added a new one. So at the moment you have, of course, I've got Max the Koala. There is the unicorn. Right, so it goes unicorn, Max. The cupcake blanket is the new one, and that includes the border on that as well. And there's also another one. Who is it? Penguin. The Christmas penguin. Okay, so that is sort of 4 corners on there, and there is also a love heart keychain as well. Yeah, actually, Kath, good point. HD, what question was you answering there? Because it certainly didn't match a lot of what the rest of us are answering. I'm thinking you might have been on delay, but I'm not too sure. Just firing out random words. Sometimes that's the best way to do it. If you don't know, bombard me with randomness. Because I did say it was a bit out of the box thinking, didn't I? So Dodo's the same. Me, Dodo, and Kath want to know. Oh dear. And also another quick one is Louisa from the Secret Yarn Stash is now able to post outside of the UK and all of Ireland. If you like the yarn that she stocks and you want to place an order, send her a message with which yarns you would like, and then she will find out how much it weighs and then be able to give you a price on postage first. That way you're not going to get stung with a big fat bill. You're going to know exactly what it will cost for you to order the items and have them sent to you, because she doesn't want you getting, say, 20-30 bucks worth of yarn and it costing you 60 to 80 bucks postage. Although I'm just throwing numbers out here, I don't know what the postage actually is. But she will try and find you the best and the cheapest price. So if you want to have a nose at her products, the link is in the drop down box of this video, and that will take you over to her site, which is the Secret Yarn Stash. And if you do purchase from her, remember to tell her I sent you. Just on the off chance that the link that you will have used has run out, because then you never know. I might grab a couple of points which will help me for the poppy yarn for next year. Right, so Sandy said that she liked HD's answer of postage stamp. It was a great answer. That was a really, really clever thinking outside of the box on that one. Do you guys actually want to know what the answers were? Because there was quite a few that we missed. So Handmade is where's it gone? Handmade says thank you, Sandy. And then she says, you said ashtrays are dangerous. That is that's what she told Kathy. Gotta have some, yeah, a paper ashtray would definitely not possibly work as well as a normal one. If it gets a bit too soggy in the rain, it'll fall apart. And if it's too dry, it might catch light. Yeah, I'm an ex-smoker. Need I say any more, really? Right. Right. So let's give you a quick rundown of these ones. Number 1 was newspaper. Number 2 was magazines. Number 3 was notebook. Number 4 was banknotes. Did any of you get that one? And number 5, of course, was the Japanese walls. And number 6 was gift wrap. Number 7 was greeting cards. Number 8 was confetti. Number 9 was toilet rolls. Quite a few of us got that one. And number 10, which was meant to be the tough nut hard one, was envelopes. I think that came in at what, number 3 or 4? You guys guessed it, and then all of you came in with it. Right, I think it's about time to get off of here and let you all get on with your day. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for joining me today. It's been lovely. I will see you all really, really soon for another live. And of course, remember there is a Throwback Friday on Friday and a Whips and Bits for you on Sunday. So I will see you all really, really soon. If you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. Ta-ra for now, everybody. Oh, I'll leave the chat open.